Hello, 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 hello. Yo, yo, yo. Is this thing on? What up, what up, what up? Guys, gotta have your iced latte to get ready to learn how to play the Pokemon TCG. Oh, let's go. Guys, I'm stoked for this. Okay, so we see my profile here. We're level 5. We're getting ready to lock and load. The stats on this, I've messed around and done like a little bit of nothing with pre-built decks, but we are starting this from scratch. Today is day 1 of learning how to play the Pokemon TCG. I have the most simple of background knowledge of this, but we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to give this a try for a couple hours to start, and we're on the road all the way to Master Ball. I put everything in, all my code cards that I've had from ripping all of these packs for the past year. I entered all those, and we pulled a lot of stuff yesterday, and I didn't share the video, but let me see. How do I see my cards? Okay, we're on a good start here. Mega Evolution, Scarlet and Violet. I'm learning how to navigate this. Yeah. Here we go. This is going to be lit. This is going to be lit, chat. You ready? You ready? We got to get through all that, all the mundane cards. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Erica's Invitation. Bang! We pulled the Zapdos SIR in-game on Pokemon TCG. So I don't know if that card is even like playable in meta, but once we learn the game and get good at it, that we're building a deck around the Zapdos, and we're going to have the SIR, and we're going to knock people out, and we're going to get to Master Ball with that. So let's go. Let's rock and roll. But we're starting from the most like mundane of levels. All right. We're literally going and learning how to play. What do we have here? That's that. So we wanted to go learn. There we go. Bang. We're on basic lessons, guys. Our first match. It says replay this, because I did this like off stream just to kind of get the hang of it. And I think I remember a little bit of stuff. So we might be able to breeze through this one quickly, but we're rocking and rolling. Epic battles, trainers across the world. Okay. Active Pokemon. That's very important. Has to be a basic Pokemon to start out of your hand. I know this. Active Pokemon. See, he has an EX though at basic with 200 HP, so that's kind of lit. Okay, exciting part, attacking. Select the active Pokemon. Heat Tackle. I don't have enough energy to do anything. Okay. Every turn you can attach 1 energy. See, like this is the simplest stuff. So where I could tell you guys everything about sports, hockey, baseball, football, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, this is like me learning what a touchdown is right now, okay? So we need to attach an energy. Once we have it, it takes 1 energy to use Heat Tackle, and we can do this. Okay, Pokemon gets dropped out. Now it's Moment of Truth, attack, bam. So Heat Tackle, that's going to bring him down to, what, 30 HP? Okay, so does he have resistance to that? Why didn't that do... Oh, okay, that is 30. Sorry, I was looking at my HP. See? I'm already fumbling. My HP is 60, attack was 30. Oh, that's a terrible card, first of all, because that does 10 damage to myself. Okay. Energy, okay, no, energy stays attached. You don't remove it after attacking unless the attack tells you to, which I think I've built a Charizard deck where you get to take energies off and do like 30x damage for however many energies you use, so then those ones go away. After you attack other player's turn, okay? Yep. So he needs 3 energies to do his attack, so we're good. He's got no trainer cards or anything. We both got 2 prize cards. We're getting there. We're figuring it out, guys. Beginning of your turn, you always draw 1 card. See, so this stuff is good for me if I ever go to like a local shop to play, because I know you only get to draw 1 per turn unless you have something where it's like, you know, discard 1, draw 7. I know those cards exist. Time to discuss boost your game by evolving. Yeah, so we can go from basic to stage 1. Yep. See, I'm already ahead of the tutorial. I know what I'm doing. But you have to wait a turn to do that. I couldn't have done that on my first turn. You have to wait till this turn. See, evolves from Charmander. Yep, got it. Okay. Bam. Evolution. Also can put another energy. Okay. Boom. Another energy. So now we get to do 70 with this heat tackle. That's perfect. So we got 100 dealt on Pikachu, guys. 100 dealt. We are learning this at a... Stage 1 complete. We bodied Professor. Put that in the books as a dub. Put it in as a dub. All right. Second battle will teach you about playing with a whole team of Pokemon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rip through the training. Guys, this is why school is important, okay? This is how you learn. You take the most basic stuff, even if you might have a grasp on it, you might be able to pick up new things, okay? Stay in school. Oh my gosh, that latte is so good. Last battle, we used a single Pokemon, but this time we'll use multiple Pokemon at the same time. Okay. This is the bench area. Yep. You can put as many Pokemon in play that you have room for even on the same turn. It's important to have at least one on your bench. Okay, right? Because if your guy gets knocked out, okay, even if your opponent has prize cards left. If he knocked out Pidgey right now, I would lose because I got no one on the bench. So Charmander's down. The Pokemon you just put on your bench has a different color energy symbol than either of the Pokemon, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. Lightning, colorless, and fire, right? Is that correct? Is this colorless? Help me out, chat. Is this colorless? Do I have that right? Yep. Different type. Yeah, colorless, because you can use any type of energy. Let's go! Come on, I'm learning! That means you can use any type of energy, including fire. Okay? Wait. See, this is moving too quick because I want to read what this ability is on this first attack. Search your deck up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. See? That's important. However, this Pokemon you just put on your bench is a fire type, so needs fire energy. Got it. When you have more than one Pokemon in play, you can attach energy to any of them, even on the bench. Got it. So that's where strategy comes in. Only your active Pokemon can attack. Yep, got that. But we can do this and get 2 basic Pokemon. Okay, choose 2 basic Pokemon to put on your bench. All I have are Charmanders. Okay, cool. Sick deck. Sick deck. Am I lame for not having like a design board? Is that something that you can get in-game, like a board design? I know you can get like different sleeves and deck boxes and stuff. Wait. Quick attack. If heads, it does 20 more damage. Okay, they flip tails. See, Professor's moving too quick on me. I'm just drawing energy. What does it want me to do? Remember when you learned about Pokemon types, Pokemon can also be strong or weak against other types. Got it. This Pokemon is weak to lightning. Means any attack from a lightning Pokemon does double damage. Oof, look at that HP. This could spell trouble. Luckily, there's a way to bring him to safety. Retreat! Yep, let's do it. And we know that he needs 1 colorless to retreat. Get him out of there. Then we'll take the Charizard with the energy so we can go body Iona's Wattrel. Okay, you have to discard the energy to retreat, though. See? That's important, because to attack, don't have to discard on all of them. I'm not going to remember any of this. I feel like I should be taking notes. Don't be afraid to retreat in a pinch. Retreating is part of a prudent strategy. Yeah, because you don't want to get knocked out. Give them prize cards. Okay? Wait. How many energy, though? I don't think I've put an energy on anyone this hand, though, so I can use one to get 2 for the heat tackle. Yeah. Okay, we're good there. Heat tackle. 20 damage to itself. I hate that. I don't want to do 20 to myself. I'll knock him out, though. I'll knock him out, but then I'm taking 20 self-inflicted. But then next hand, we get to evolve the Zard. Which one? 1, 2, or 3, chat? 1, 2, or 3? I'm giving you guys a 10-second count. Oh, wait, it's telling me to take 1. Never mind. Sorry, he wants me to take 1. Or will it let me switch another one? No, it just wants me to take number 1. Sorry, that's no fun. That's no fun. Okay, he's brought the Pikachu in. From Wattrel to Pikachu. Okay, so he's got 2 Lightning and a Colorless in play. See, like, should I be reading his bench? I know that we already saw this one, but should I be reading his bench Pokemon to see what they can do to, like, get the strats out? I feel like that's meta. I am getting the hang of this. Thank you, Professor. Wait, the rest of the battle's up to me? He's not teaching. He's just leaving me in a lurch to fight his Pikachu with no intel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to evolve another Charmander on the bench. Then we're going to put Charizard, boom, onto Charmeleon. We have 330 HP minus 20, so we got 310 right now. So we're going to bang out a third energy, and I think I can do 180 to Pikachu right now. Oh, but I have damage counter on, so he's cooked. So I'm doing 260. That's a knockout. Yeah, he's dead. I win. Guys, I did math wrong. What did I do wrong there? Okay, it was 60, see? That's where I messed up. I had 60 on the Brave Wing. It does 100 more. 160, not 260. See? See? I'm trouble. Whoa! Whoa! He just hit me for 140, dude. Oh, no, I already had 20 on me. So he hit me just for 120 with the Thunderbolt. See, but now he's cooked because I'm doing 330. But I have to discard energy here. I have 2 prize cards left. That's an EX, so I get 2 prize cards, so it's over. I don't even have to do anything else, right? Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. So, in theory, if I didn't have 2 prize cards left, then I would use this. I'd only have 1 energy where I could only use Brave Wing next turn, but this turn we can just use Explosive Vortex because we don't need it. So, in a pinch, though, if I knew that I only had to do, 160 to him, then I would have just used Brave Wing, save the energy. But we got all the prize cards and we win. Okay. 2 for 2. We're cooking through. We're cooking through the basic lessons, guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. See, this is where I knew that learning the TCG was going to be a problem. I'm already getting bored of these because I feel like I know that basic part of it. But if I skip through these, there's going to be something I miss that costs me in the long haul. Okay? Time to apply everything you've learned to a full battle. See? Now we're talking. Now we're playing an actual game. Thank you, Zero. I do got this. We're catching on fast. We are catching on fast. Help you through the setup phase, then we can have a real match. He doesn't need to help me. Heads always wins, guys. Heads always wins. Just remember. Watch. Maybe not that time. Maybe not that time. He wants me to go first, though. Look at this. This is a fun thing. I see a lot of streamers doing this that I've watched. All right, so we got 2 basic we can put into play. How do we want to set this up, though? Do we want to start with Pidgey? When you start a match, both players have to start by choosing base Pokemon. Put in the active spot, okay? If you don't have basic Pokemon, try again. What if I don't want Charmander in the basic? What if I want Pidgey? It's forcing me. See? He's limiting me as a teacher from my strategy. I wanted Pidgey to be out there. Drag basic Pokemon to a bench. Tap done to continue. Okay. If your only Pokemon is knocked out, you lose the game. Yep, got that. So you want to have 2 stacked up. Satisfy with setup, good done. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do to set up. I can't put an energy on this turn. Can't do that, can't evolve. Why do I only have 3 prize cards? I thought you get 6 to start. See, these are my questions. Oh, here we go. If you go first, you can't attack or evolve on your first turn, but don't forget to attach an energy. Okay, so all you can do on your first turn is attach an energy, or can you use items and supporters as well? But you just can't attack. This is where I need help, guys. Okay, so we're going to throw that on him. Attacking ends your turn, but if you can't attack no further, then you just have to end turn. Okay, yeah, can't do anything. Yeah, got it. Alright. That's crazy, though. He does 20 more damage with a coin flip. So how much of the TCG is RNG? Like, he's just going to flip a coin, and if he gets heads... Alright, he's tails. But if he gets heads, then I take 30 there. That's no good. Then I gotta be careful here, because I hit myself with that. Alright. Evolve him. Evolve to Pidgeotto. See, this takes 2. And I can only attach 1 energy per turn. Okay. Yeah, that was the move. That was the move. Because this is a KO. I'm doing 20 to myself, but that's a KO. So I'll have 60 left, yeah? Yeah. Quick mass. No evolving, attacking, or supporters. Okay, can I use tools or items, though, on turn 1? Some RNG, a lot of skill. Yeah. I feel like... So let me ask you this, Zero. 1, what rank are you? And then 2, is it like... Is this actually a game where you're forced into playing specific stuff based on meta, or can I have creativity to build a deck that I want and compete against anything, even if it's a meta deck? Like, am I going to be able to have fun designing my own deck, or am I just going to have to play meta stuff, or else I get bodied? Still have energy there, so we can evolve to Charizard. See, I feel like this is not the strategy in a real match. To just, like, keep evolving one card and throwing energy on it. Like, I feel like... Okay, so that play there, I feel like at that point, I know that I'm building these energies so I can do 330 on the next turn, but I feel like that play would have been smart, because I already had 2 on the Charizard to put 1 on the Pidgeotto, so then I could kind of split energy in case I get a Pidgeot or whatever. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to use Brave Wing and... take Pikachu for 160 because I have damage on me. But I guess these are basic tutorials, so I'm not like there's not even any items, stadiums, or anything in play right now. We're literally just putting energies and attacking each other's cards right now. So this one, all right, here's where I'm going to play the game, okay? I'm going to put 1 on him here because I only need to use first one so I don't lose any energy because I take him down and now I have a colorless on Pidgeotto. See? That's strats. That's big brain stuff from PokeZ Hack. Oh. Well, I already had all my prize cards, so we're good. This is where you can refresh your basic training. Okay, yep. Abilities. Yeah. See, now we're getting into the weeds. Now we're getting into the thick of it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's giving me a Mew now. Whoa! Why does this Pikachu have 2 energy already? Abilities aren't attacks, but they can have powerful effects. However, the best part is that you can still attack on the same turn, so I can ability and attack. That seems OP. Like, just find a card that has an ability that knocks everyone out, or like hits bench Pokemon, or would that be an attack? Even Pokemon on the bench can use abilities. Okay, so I can use Mew's ability here. In general, flexibility in decks can be successful. Top level finishers basically play 1 of 8 or so decks. Okay, so like that's, I mean... So then, is that something where, like, all these professionals who go to, like, tournaments and stuff, they know each other and know what deck they're going to use? So is it a strat to bring a specific deck? Like, if someone's using, let's call it the Dragapult deck or something. If I knew a guy who I may see in, like, finals is going to use a Dragapult deck, should I then be like, okay, well, then Goldengo counters that, so I'm going to build a Goldengo deck for this tournament, but then you have to get there to use it? Like, I don't know. Once during your hand, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Okay, so let's do that because we have none in our hand. Can I get an energy? Different abilities can be triggered in different ways. Some abilities you can choose when to use, others automatically. Okay. Okay, so this Charizard has an ability. Infernal Rain. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search up to 3 energies and attach them to the Pokemon. Okay, see? There we go. I would love to do that. Get 3 fire energy and put all 3 of them onto Charizard. Well, I don't need 3 on him. I only need 2. Can I not use a colorless? I don't want to put this on him. Can I put the other Charmander on my bench and then do this? He doesn't need 3 energy. He only needs 2. Oh, these are both stage 1. That's why I couldn't do anything. Charizard EX does extra damage if your opponent has taken prize cards. Since we both have 2 remaining, I'll do a massive attack. So it's already going to be 300 plus 30 for each prize card. So that's going to cook. Bang. Bang. Some degree, definitely an aspect. That's meta calling. Okay. See, these are the weeds I need to get into to learn. Wait, his Pokemon has an ability as well? What happened? Wait. Whoa. What happened? What's his ability? Let me read his card. No! Okay, we still got 30 left. What was his ability, though? Okay, I want to see this. If this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by a damage from attack, it's not knocked out and has 10 HP. Okay, so he just had a buffer on him. I don't have anything else I can do. No basic Pokemon, no nothing. So we just use this, and now he's cracked. And then I take both his prize cards. Okay, yeah. I didn't think I would have wanted to use anything on the Charizard there. Like, that's just a waste of an energy to put a third one on. All right. That's good, that's good. So that was abilities. Okay, good. Now we're on to trainers. Guys, we are cruising. What have we been live for? We've been live 25 minutes, and we're already on, like, stage 5 of this. This is electric. Up to this point, we've only been using Pokemon cards and energy cards. See, this is what I was looking for. Every deck uses a mix of 3 kinds of cards: Pokemon, energy, and trainers. Trainer cards have all sorts of helpful use for battle, okay? What's Nemona do? I have a Nemona full art in my binder. Should I get it out? I have a supporter card right now. Use to draw more cards. Try this ability. Draw 3 cards. It's pretty straightforward. So just throw her out there. Okay. I also have an Iono. This supporter card is no longer usable. Okay, so you can only do 1 supporter, top left, 1 supporter per turn. Good. Be strategic. Because I just drew 3, but this is each player shuffles their hands, put it into the bottom of the deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, each player draws a card for each of the remaining prize cards. Then you get to draw 2 cards? Yeah? What is the use of this card then? Let me read this again. Shuffles their hands, puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player puts any card, so I would put 4 on the bottom of my deck, and then each of us draw a card for each of the, so then wouldn't I only have 2 left in my hand? Wouldn't that not be good? I don't know. The nice thing about this part of the tutorial is that you're learning about the decks actively being used. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I read about that March. Then a bunch of stuff is going to... So what is rotating out to? Like back to Paldea Evolve, Paldea Fates? What's rotating out? Items are another kind of trainer card. Rare Candy is a staple for decks like mine. Lets you skip stage 1, stage 2. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand, you can evolve. Okay, perfect. Okay. Ultra Ball can get any Pokemon you want from your deck, but you have to discard 2. Okay. So that wait, let's read this one. So this is an item, not a supporter. So then we can Ultra Ball, and then we're gonna discard an energy and Iono so we can keep the rare candy. That's a strat. That's a strat we're learning. And we find the Charizard. Done. And then we can play another item. You can play as many items as you want, right? Yeah. As many items as you want. So then we can fire out rare candy, evolve to Charizard. Boom. Okay, that's meta. Everything before Twilight is going out of rotation? Dang, dude. That's crazy. Infernal Rain, yes, I want my energy and then I want to attack. But then his Pikachu is not going to get KO'd because he has no damage on him yet. I want to put a colorless. See, why wouldn't it let me just do that? Why wouldn't it let me do that? It's kind of making me angry that I have 3 on him when I only need 2. Okay, so I'm going to use this, but his ability isn't going to get KO'd. Got it. Okay. Iono and this Zard are rotating out. Dang, what is this Charizard from? What set is this from? He switched out his active Pokemon. So if I knock out this Pokemon, I'll only take 1 prize card. And he'll be able to knock my Pokemon out. Okay. Most of the time you take 1 prize card for knocking out, you take 2. Okay, yeah. Take out EX. How will he knock me out next turn? Because he's going to land on heads and he's going to do 30 to me. So then I have 300 and that's what Pikachu does. Unless it's been reprinted, new format, we'll have HIJ. Yes, okay, I read that. I saw that. So the bottom left corner of the cards. Oh, this is good. Okay. Switch one of your opponent's bench to active. Bang. That is boss's order. Pokey Z-Hacks the boss. He says, get that Pikachu out of the game and give me 2 prize cards, baby. Let's go, Professor. He's never going to beat me. I'm never going to lose the Professor in my life. I'm the best. I'm the best in the game. Zards from Obsidian Lames. All right. What about the new Zard from Mega Evolution? All right. It's time for final battle with Professor. Does Professor have a name or is he just Professor? Professor have a name? I catch on fast. Okay. It is Ascended Heroes release day, and I'm panicking that my package isn't going to be here, so I'm going to check the front door. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm coming, chat. I'm coming. That a basic Pokemon has 200 HP, and I'm only getting 70, and I need to evolve. But I'm just going to Ultra Ball and Rare Candy next turn. You're going first, so I want to give you 2 reminders about going first. You go first, can't attack or evolve on this turn. You can't play a supporter card on your first turn, but you can play any item or tool that you have. Okay, so what is... Okay, we're putting another one on our bench for safety. Search your deck up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less. Put them onto your bench. Okay, I feel like that's kind of good strat here, because that way we can stay safe here. So then is it like best for me to just use the Charmander, or should I do Pidgey too? Search up to 2 basic Pokemon, put them on your bench, then shuffle. I guess we can have one of these in here too, just in case we need to resort to that. And then I also want to use an energy on Charmander, and then an Ultra Ball to find Charizard, because we have a rare candy. So we're going to discard Arven. What does this do, though? Search for an item tool, reveal them. Yeah, we don't need that. And then the energy we can get rid of because we already used one. And then we're going to put in Charizard. Wait. No. Did I just discard rare candy? Wait, did I discard rare candy? Okay, no, I have. Okay. I thought I discarded rare candy. I can't use an attack because it's first turn. Discard a stadium in play. Oh, that's pretty good if he puts a stadium in. Okay. And then he's not going to be able to attack on first turn. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What does this Cleffa do? Draw until I have 7 in my hand? That might be the play, chat. What does this do? You can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Switch one of your opponent's bench to the active. Okay. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Best part of the Pidgeot is that it has an ability to search for any card. Yeah. That seems pretty OP. So we're going to rare candy. Okay. And then we're evolving the Charmander here. So we're going to do that. But then we're going to make a... Oh, wait. Does this need an energy? Oh, yeah. I forgot that I get the Infernal Rain to get 3 energies. Okay, so this is good. See, this is stuff that I'm already forgetting. So we're going to throw 1, 2 onto him. And then I'm going to put 1 onto Cleffa. So then we have 3 here. And then... Is that can I use that? Because this is what I want to do here. This is I'm going to try and do it. So can I retreat him and I'll still have an energy? And then I want Cleffa in. And then I want to draw 7. I feel like that was strat. But I didn't get any energy. So that cooked me. Because I wanted... Oh, man. I was trying to get smart with it, and I don't think that I did exactly that. What does Iono do? Each player shuffle their hand bottom. Nope, not what I'm looking for. No. 2 basic Pokemon, TM machine. This Pokemon attached, you can use an attack. Wait. Pokemon this card is attached to can use attack on this card. You still need necessary energy. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard at end of turn. Choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from the Pokemon. Put that Pokemon, evolve it, and shuffle your deck. I don't need that. Guys, this was not the play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 7. Shuffle up to 3. Okay, hold on. Up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon Basic Energy cards from your discard pile. Yeah, I want that because I want energy. Yeah. Okay, good. Wait, why'd they go into the discard? I want them in my hand. What do you mean? Where's my energy? I thought I just got energy. Guys, we're in trouble. We're in so much trouble here. Cleffa doesn't need any energy? What is this? What's that symbol then? I'm killing myself here. So let's play Arven. What would we need here? Search your deck, basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench. Nope. Rare candy. Oh, no. I didn't want that. Ultra Ball. You can use this card if you discard 2 other. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it. Nope, don't want that. Oh, okay, so I put those energies back into my deck. Yo, what up, Latronic? We're learning here. We're learning at the smallest scale. Okay, so you said rare candy? Oh, yeah, that's meta. Okay. Oh, I need a tool now. I have another tool? I guess I'll just use this. If you have more prize cards than your opponent, attacks of the Pokemon this card are attached to do 30 more damage. That seems good. Okay. All right, I like this. I like where we're going here. I like where we're going, chat. So we get the Pidgeot up now. Let's go. You got the giveaways on the calendar. I love it. Absolutely love it. 2 basic Pokemon, 70 HP. Okay. Once during your turn, you may search card, put it in your hand. Okay. Search your deck for a card, put it in your hand. Okay, anything. So I want to use that, and I want to get a fire energy. Yeah. Here we go, baby. Now we're cooking. So he's going to knock out this Cleffa next turn, yeah? Unless I retreat. But if I retreat, then he's doing 300 of my damage. I'd rather have him just hit my Cleffa off the start. Yeah. Cleffa can retreat for free. But if I retreat her and he has another energy, he has to discard him. So I'm just going to let him hit Cleffa for 300. And that's cool with me. What can be used? Do I get to draw more? Okay, so I got to draw one more card. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're good, we're good, we're good. Let him hit Cleffa. Let him hit Cleffa. Put an energy on. Hit Cleffa. Mm-hmm. I dare you. Just don't have a boss's order. What does that thing do? What's the hourglass? What's the hourglass, chat? Power glass. At the end of their turn, can I please? Okay. I want to know what this does. At the end of your turn, after your attack, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, you may attach a basic energy to it. Okay, so he gets an energy back. But we're going to put Zardy in. He gets 1 energy. And then I'm going to hit him here. Okay, so let's see here. Each player shuffles their hands, puts it into the bottom of the deck, put any cards at the bottom of the deck, draws cards. So would that be good to play Iono? Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I do have more prize cards than my opponent. Switch in one of your opponent's bench for active. I can't. This attack does 30 more for each prize card your opponent has taken. So this is going to do 210 here. This is going to do 210. So let's do that. Knock him out. I can search for anything. What do I want to search for here? All right. Let's hit it with the quick search. Let's hit it with the quick search. What does this do? Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon and use its attack. Okay, so that's like if I have it in play, I would just use the same one that they have. Okay, I kind of like having a boss's order in there as a just in case. You know what I mean? But for now, we're just going to go ahead and bang out the Pikachu. He's going to be alive still because his ability. It doesn't knock him out. We remembered that. So he gets 20 back. He's got no energy on the Blaziken out on the bench. And then he's got 2 there. What is he doing here? See, this is where I need to remember everything that they do. Oh, no. Chat! What's happening? See, this is where I don't know what these guys do. I'm still alive. Once during your turn, you may search your deck up to 2 basic lightning energy, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Okay. All right. So he hit me good there. I'm going to be able to hit him. He's got another Pikachu. He's just going to keep recycling them for an item and a tool and reveal them. Okay. So we're going to want to do... All right, here's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want a quick search. Yeah, this is meta. Quick search for a Charizard. Do that. Then we're going to fire out an Arven. And we're going to look for a rare candy. And then a tool. I don't even have another one I can use. So we're going to rare candy that. And then we're going to play out the rare candy. Get another Charizard evolved. So now we got all EX Pokemon. And then we can take out... Oh, yeah, nice. That's good. That's good. Because then I forgot when we evolved that, we got the 3 energy. So we're going to do another one there. What do you mean? So now we have... Cool. We have another Charizard ready to go. Yeah. We're firing away. Okay. Cracked him. See you later, Pikachu. 2 prize cards for your boy. 4 and 5. That's the play. What do we got? Yep. See? I knew we would have another energy. Okay. See, this is where, like, I need to learn what every single deck does in Stadium. Like, what just happened? How did he knock me out with the Stadium? Each stage 2 Pokemon in play, yours and opponents, gets negative 30. Okay, so I just got cracked. Does the Pidgeot... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if he had any retreat. Okay, he doesn't. Okay. See, this is so stressful that I don't know what any of his cards do. So I'm freaking out. Yeah, so he's going to get an energy. All right, see, this is where I need to read. What does this do? His Seething Spirit. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Okay, got it. And then Miraidon, also once during his turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. This is so stressful. It's so stressful. Pikachu has nothing attached to him. I can discard a stadium and play. Yeah, I love that. We're going to use this here. And then I think we're going to attack for 120, so we don't have to worry about knocking him out. If you have more prize cards than your opponent, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay. I also like that. So to hit 150. I think I'm actually going to put that on there, so we can use that after we knock out the Pikachu. 2 basic Pokemon. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to just get another Charmander, 2 Charmander, just to have them on the bench. You're back. Any way you can increase your chances for winning the giveaway? No, I don't have any way to increase it. It's just kind of a one straight across entry for everyone. It'll take some time to learn the cards, but you'll get there. You'll see a lot of the same cards. Yeah, so I mean, it's just learning like the abilities too, because it's like when the computer is doing something, it happens so fast. And I'm like, wait, how did he just do 200 damage to me plus put 8 energies and bench Pokemon? It's just confusing. Boss's orders. I don't really care to do that right now. So I think I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm just going to attack with the Pidgey. Well, I can search for any card. So let's search for... Okay, so we already have all the Charizards from our deck out. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, put it on their bench, then that player shuffles their deck. EX and V have rule boxes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm trying to just read all of them. I'm trying to just take my time and learn so I don't have to like do it step by step. I mean, I'm just going to take the Mew here to have another basic Pokemon out on the bench. And then if I get into a pinch, I can draw 3. Like, that feels okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and hit Pikachu with that. Yeah, and then we want to discard that stadium. That's why I used that, because I didn't like that it did 30 damage to my Charizard and knocked it out. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all, guys. Okay, so he's got 1. Oh, and then he's just like that? Guys, I'm not even afraid right now. I'm not even afraid. I don't even need to do anything. I think I'm ready to just go ahead and attack this turn. Hit him with a Blustery Wind. Okay. And then we'll see who he puts out. 2 and 3. We like that. Okay, so we got our stadium. I don't really know what it does. Well, he just put a Torchic in, so he's just going to keep getting cooked. But, okay, this is where strats come in. Here comes the math from PokeZ-Hack. Okay, Crispin's doing something. Energies all over the place. Everyone's getting energy applied to them. Cool. Cool. Uh-huh. So all the colorless. Okay, this is where the strategy comes in. So, this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So he's taken 3. So that's going to do 30, 60, 90 plus 180 is 270. So what we're going to do, here we go. Guys, I am learning the Pokemon TCG. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know my Charizard does 180 plus he has 3 prize cards taken, so that's 90 extra damage of the 180. This is going to do 270. If I take out an EX card, I get 2 prize cards. I have 2 prize cards left to win the game. We play Boss's Order, okay? We take in Miraidon, an EX Pokemon, with 220. Then we retreat the Pidgeot, throw out the Charizard, use Burning Darkness, and we win the game! Come on! Give me that! Let's go! go, chat! Woo! Get out of here, Professor. That's how you do it in one move instead of having to knock out two, baby. Let's go! Ha ha ha! Guys, we're learning. We're learning quick. This is where you can refresh your knowledge of Pokemon trading card. Okay, yeah. Let's go. We're going to clip that. We got to clip that one. That felt good. Okay. Basic lessons. We're 6 for 6, guys. We're 6 for 6 on the basic. Moving on to standard. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Pokemon tool cards. Let's learn about a new trainer. Let's do it. Let's keep learning. Let's keep learning the TCG, baby. Oh, I got a new deck now. See, what is this now? Why is there grass out here? Oh my gosh. This game is... Pokemon TCG is just putting me in my place. I was on such a high horse and now I have no idea what's happening. Remember item and supporter cards? Why, yes, I do. Even more types of trainer cards. Great. Let's do it. Tool cards are kind of like energy, okay? As you can attach them and give your Pokemon strong effects. They're also like items, because you can attach as many as you want during your turn. There's one important rule, though. You can only attach a single tool to a Pokemon. Okay. I respect it. I fully respect it. I fully respect it. Okay. The retreat cost of this card is 2 less. Okay. What is this? Okay, you can only have one tool. Attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to. Attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX before weakness and resistance. So it does 50 plus extra weakness? Is that what I'm hearing? Let's assess the situation. Please, thank you. Yep. This one does. However, even its strongest attack won't do quite enough damage. Okay, I see where this is going. I see where it's going, Professor. We're going to put the Max Belt on the bench, Air Balloon on the main Lucario in play. We can retreat him, boom with the belt, extra. This is also kind of nice because I'm learning a bunch of different decks, because now we got a Kirlia and a Ralts and all sorts of stuff out here. Item and supporter, even more types of trainer cards. Stadium. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy from their hand in order to draw cards until they have as many cards in their hand as psychic Pokemon in play. Okay, so I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in play? Uh-oh. Let me see. Ah! Am I back? Am I back from being muted? Hello? Hello? I think that should be good. I see levels on my end with the microphone. Later, Zero. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be good. Okay. So that's a good stadium card. Most unique trainer cards are stadium because they stay on the board when you play them. Okay. So let's get out of there, throw out a stadium. Some stadium effects are active. However, this stadium is one where you choose when to use it. So let's see what happens. So let's use it right now and then get a bunch of cards per. Nice draws. You won't be able to use that stadium again until next turn, but you got what you needed. Okay. So we evolve to the Mega Guardy. Mega Guardy comes out to play. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Throw him onto the bench. Why are we doing that on Ralts? Don't know, but we're doing it. So draw a card. Can do that with a colorless or headbutt. Then what do we get here? I'm going to read both these attacks here. For each of your bench Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Psychic Energy and attach it to that Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. 50 more damage for each energy card attached to all of your other Pokemon. Holy cow. So we do 5, 10, 15. We do 200 extra. So he's going to do 450? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it tells me. Okay. So the 250 is how much it was going to do. I thought the attack did 250, but it did 50 times all the energy. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 200 plus the additional or original 50. Got it. Stadiums hurt or help both players equally. Oh, yeah, because he gets stuff. That is tough. Even though it's your stadium, he was able to use it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so if you play your own stadium, it knocks out his stadium. This is crazy. There can only be one stadium in play at a time, so when you play a new one, the other one gets discarded. What does his do? Oh, no. They may switch their active water with one of their bench Pokemon? Okay. Oh, okay, so he took the one that was already hurt, put in a new one, got it. But then we're going to play Mystery Garden. Discard an energy. We get a bunch of energy. Abra. Max Belt does bonus damage, so that's going to be able to do a knockout, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. The Max Belt deals deep. Okay, so here's my thing. I want to inspect the board. So, okay. Where's his Abomasnow? I want to see it. Do I get 3 prize cards because it's a mega? Or what's the scoop there? That's my question. That's my question I have for you. That's my question I have. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm panicking. I want to go see if Ascended Heroes is here yet. I think it's cooked, chat. I think it's cooked. I don't think I'm ever getting Ascended Heroes. Ever in my life. In my entire life, I'm never getting Ascended Heroes. Weakness and resistance. Pokemon types that can affect how you... Okay, yep. See, this is where stuff is just starting to melt my brain, guys. This is where things are starting to melt my brain. Because look at all this reading I have to do. Every Pokemon card has a certain type. Mine is fighting. Hers is psychic. Did you know that a Pokemon's type can affect how much damage the attacks do? Yes, I did. Oh, I'm weak. I'm weak to psychic. That's not good. That's not good. Weakness and resistance. Yep. Weakness to a certain type takes more damage. Resistance, it takes less damage. Okay. You can see if your Pokemon's attack will be affected by resistance because the color of the damage will be red, and you'll see it next to a down arrow. Okay. Your Pokemon's resistant to my fighting, so the damage is reduced by 30. That's not good. Oh my goodness. We need to get Sharpedo in here. I'm at a disadvantage. Yeah, let's retreat for sure. Let's retreat for sure, guys. Get him out of here. Get the Sharpedo out. Now he's dark. Is he weak to that as all? Yeah, he's weak to dark. Okay. I like. He 540. Holy smokes. I love that. That's insane. Does anyone have enough HP to withstand that? Does anybody ever have enough HP to withstand that? Pay attention to Pokemon types, switch out your Pokemon, and be strategic and try and force an opponent to switch their Pokemon and advantages. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that's kind of the strategy there, guy. Thanks, Professor. Yeah, okay, so when a Mega Evolution Pokemon gets knocked out, it's 3 prize cards. That's insane. Okay, some energy cards give you more than just energy. We like that. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? Uh-huh. Special energy. Of course it's a special energy card. Special energy, Team Rocket's energy. This card can only be attached to Team Rocket's Pokemon. If this card is attached to anything other than Team Rocket's Pokemon, discard this card. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, provides 2 of any combination of Psychic and Dark. Okay, so I'm guessing my attacks are going to take 1 of each, or no? Yeah, it needs Psychic, and then I have a colorless, so that's great. Okay. Secondary effects. Yep. Yep. You might draw special energy, reduce prize cards your opponent gets, all kinds of effects. A lot of special energy cards only work on certain Pokemon, though. Yep, I read it. Read it. You could knock out my Pokemon to win, but you don't have enough energy to attack. So let's use the special. You can still only attach a single energy card per turn, but the special one gives me 3. See? Oh, that's still confusing that it only gives a symbol there. Goodness gracious. Bang. With multiple energy, letting you launch a surprise attack. Perfect. And he wouldn't know that I have that in my hand until my turn because it doesn't go on the bench like a Pokemon. This Pokemon can't attack unless you have 4 or more Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. Oh, wow. So that's something I need to know, too. See, I can't just be using the Team Rocket's Mewtwo right now. I need to see that. You may discard up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage. Okay. Bodied. Get bodied. Get bodied, Professor. Yeah, many decks benefit from the special more than basic. But I feel like those are so situational. And that is also something where, like, I feel like this game relies a lot on secrecy, too. Because if you don't have that special energy in just a regular draw hand, then you have to use like an item or a tool to let you show, like, draw a card, anything from your deck. But then on those ones, you have to show your opponent what you drew, so then they would know that I have that special energy. Badu and you, a little lesson about a little Pokemon. All right, let's see. Let's see this one first. We got another practice battle. Full practice battle. This one could be stressful, though, because there's a lot to go on here. Okay. Pokemon energy, trainers. Let's have a practice battle and put it all together. Heads always wins. Heads always wins, baby. Come on. Gosh, we're 0 for 3. It's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen eventually, guys. I promise. Okay, what am I drawing? What deck did I get? A Psychic deck? This is going to be one that I have to learn how to play. Alright, we're going to throw Ralts in there. Drag Pokemon a bench. Yep, so we're going to throw... Why doesn't it want me to take anything out here? Okay. Alright, well that's fine. Oh, okay, now it's my turn. I want to give you 2 reminders. Can't attack, can't evolve. Can't play a supporter. Attack, evolve, supporter. Can't do it. Attack, evolve, supporter. Can't do it. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters. Wait, 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponents. Okay, that's fun. We'll throw another Ralts out there. This does 20 more damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That seems like a lot. Feel like I want an energy there on Ralts. What does this do? Pokemon... Oh, nice. Gets to 100 HP. That's kind of good. What does this do? Only if you discard another card from your hand. Search your deck up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. Okay. Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 100 HP. So he can only do 30 damage, so we should probably wait to use that, right? Probably wait to use that, yeah? I think we're going to wait to use all these. We'll collect to draw another one. I can't attack on the first turn. Oh, so I can't even use that one because that's technically an attack. Okay. End turn. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. All right, what's he doing? We got to pay attention. We got to focus up, chat. Another Riolu on the bench. See, now I don't know what any of these do already. How did it... I don't like this. That's what I was trying to look for. Oh my gosh. See, I don't know what's happening. So he just got a fighting energy for like everyone already. Okay, then Iono. Let's see how this works. I had to get rid of everything and then get a bunch of new stuff. During your next turn... Okay, I'm trying to read. Can this game slow down? During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Accelerating Stab. Did he even use it? Oh, he used it, but I have 30 resistance, so it didn't even hit me. And then my attack is going to do 20 to him. Okay. What is this one's Lunar Cycle? Once during your turn, if you have Solar Lock. Soul Rock in play? Does he? Yes, he does. That's another Pokemon. You may discard a basic fighting energy in order to use this ability card. Draw 3 cards. You can't use more than 1 Lunar Cycle. So he gets to discard an energy and draw 3 cards. What does this one do? Okay. Okay. Alright. So let's play the game here. What's Liz Clefairy? The weakness of each of your opponent's dragon Pokemon is now Psychic. He doesn't have any dragon, though. 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. Okay. That's pretty good. 20 more for each of our bench Pokemon. So this does 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So it does 120 right now. That's pretty good. So put that on the bench. Once during each player's turn, that player can discard an energy from their hand. Draw cards until they have as many cards as they have psychic Pokemon. Yeah, so we don't need to use that just yet. Okay. Ultra Ball. Discard 2 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand. Okay. So we're going to use that. We're going to discard Iono. And 1 rare candy. Hear me out. We're done there. And then we want to get the evolution. We want Gardevoir. We want Mega Gardevoir. I liked that one. 50 for each energy attached to all your Pokemon. What's the regular Gardevoir? As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your psychic Pokemon. If attached to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counter on that Pokemon. Can't use that ability, would be knocked out. This Pokemon recovers from all special conditions. No, we want the Mega. We want the Mega. Okay. And then we're going to rare candy out there. Yeah. And then we're going to use this guy. And we're going to boom. Okay. Okay. We're doing something. We only need 1 energy there. Wait. What does this one do? For each of your bench Pokemon, search your deck for a basic psychic energy and attach that, shuffle your deck. Okay. So we're going to give one of these there. And then we're going to use this one. And then we're going to get 4 psychic energy. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I'm done. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. Because now all of our attacks are going to do... Oh no, that's kind of scary though. But I have resistance, right? I have resistance to that. He's going to be able to attack. See, this is all just moving too quick. Draw 6 cards. If you have exactly 6 prize cards, draw 8 cards. Okay. Each stage 2 Pokemon in play gets 30 less HP. Okay. So that's both of us. Oh my gosh, he's doing so much. I want to see his entire... What does Fighting Gong do? Put a Pokemon... Oh my gosh, that just hammered me. Put a Pokemon or a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. Alright, I want to see what this other one did. What does Fighting Gong do? Search your deck for a basic fighting energy card or a basic fighting energy Pokemon. Reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Oh, he took my belt. That's not cool. What does Mystery Garden do? Once during each player's turn, can discard an energy from their hand in order to draw cards until they have as many cards. I don't have any energy in my hand, though. Can we use that? No, I can't use that. Alright. So now we're gonna... I mean, we're gonna hit for 600. 50 for it. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, Professor's Research. Draw until you have 7. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that does. Let me see it. Fighting Gong, I know what it does. You get to Fighting Energy or... no, I want to see the Powerade bottle. During this turn, attacks used by fight do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before weakness and resistance. Okay, so he has 3 prize cards. I have 3 prize cards. I think... I want a Ralts in play. What's Liz's determination? Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw 6 cards. You can only use 1 supporter per turn, okay? Remember that. 1 supporter per turn. Draw 6 cards. If you have exactly 6 prize cards, then 8. No, I don't. Okay. So let's go ahead and Ultra Ball first. So let's see. Use this card if you discard 2 others from your hand. Search for a Pokemon. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Okay. So Ultra Ball. Get rid of Mystery Garden. Earthen Vessel. Done. And then we're going to get the Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir EX. Done. Got that in there. And then we're going to use Rare Candy to upgrade Ralts to Gardevoir. Okay, done. Evolve. Good. We have 1 energy there. Lily's Determination. Can we get a boss's order? We can't do another Lily's Determination, which is no good. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench, and then shuffle. Yeah, we can do that. Basic Pokemon. Once on your turn, draw till you have 3. Don't like that. Dark Energy, don't like that. Okay, let's just go Ralts. Get another Ralts out there. Ultra Ball. Discard 2 others. What's Iono do again? Each player shuffles their hands, puts it on the bottom of their deck. Oh, I can't use another supporter, though. Bummer. Okay, see, this is where, like, strategy is coming in, and I'm trying to wrap my brain around this game of what he could be doing. Because if I attack this guy, I get 1 prize card. If I attack a Mega, I get 3, but I can't do that this hand. So I think it's just strats to knock one of them out. But then I think he's going to hit my Gardevoir next hand. But I don't think he can knock it out because I'm resistant to fighting. Nest Ball. What's a Nest Ball? Basic Pokemon? Don't care for that. Yeah. Okay, so I think we do Ultra Ball for Iono, Drifloon. Done. And then we're going to take the other Gardevoir that we have, the Stage 2 EX. And then after that, I think that we just do Mega Symphonia and our turn's over. So that's 250. That's a little 250 burger. And we got 1 more prize card. Let's take 3. Take 3, my lord. Rare Candy. 2 basic Pokemon. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. See, now I don't know what he's doing, though. See, what's his ability? Okay, so he just chose who to take out. I would like to be able to read. Once during your turn, play a Pokemon from your hand, evolve one of your Pokemon, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. He has no retreat fee. So this Dark Energy, what does this do? This deck does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. I don't have a damage counter on it, so it doesn't do anything. If I put a Dark Energy on this, once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any Dark Energy attached, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Do I have any damage counters? No, he's got 330. He's got nothing. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy from their hand in order to draw cards until they have as many cards in their hand as they have Psychic. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to do that. Tool. The basic Pokemon this is attached to gets 50 HP. Okay. I don't think that's going to help me in any way, shape, or form. That's basic, though. So let's throw it on there, just in case we need it. Fire out a Mystery Garden. And then use it so we can get a full hand. I don't really care about the Dark Energy and what that does, right? Gosh, we got another Dark Energy. I guess that's fine because our Psychics only need 1, but I would like more Psychic Energy down here. Only if you discard another card from your hand. Search your deck up to 2 basic energy cards. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. Okay. See, this is where I like it. 2 your bench Pokemon. The Pokemon card is attached to can use this attack. Okay. Up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck. Pokemon card it evolves to. Okay, no, I don't think I care about that. 100 HP. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's only going to take 1. Okay. I think we're making plays here. Choose 1 to discard. I don't have more prize cards. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. I mean, yeah, let's do that. Let's just do this. I feel like that's a play. Okay. So I just had one of those. And then we're going to apply this to one of my Ralts. Hero's Cape, we're going to attach down here. And then... Can we retreat and attack this turn? Right? I think we can retreat. And then put this one out, and then we can attack. Yeah, so we're cooking him. We are absolutely hammering him down, and we have one prize card left now. Okay, we're back. Birthday's coming up 9 days. Happy early birthday to Jimbot Joe, baby. You play this game too? I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. It's very stressful. There's a lot of reading and a lot of strategy going involved. Okay, we got a Gardevoir. But we're just playing through like the kind of trials right now. We need one. We're playing against Professor. Dog's doing good. Zook's doing good. I'm probably going to go hang out with him after this game. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes learning the TCG, and my brain is starting to hurt here on day one of this excursion. So we're kind of putting everything together, but I'm probably going to go take him for a walk after this game. But thank you for asking, Jimbot Joe. Zook is doing really well. Yeah, Zero's back, baby. Zero's been here from the start. Yeah, this game is over, but I'm just going to read what Luminous Energy does. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but only one at a time. Okay. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has any other special energy attached, this card provides colorless energy instead. Okay. Copy that. Yeah, I mean, I think we're good. We have one prize card left. All we need to do is attack. It hits for 500. Yeah, don't need to attach. We're good. That's GG's. GG's in the chat. This one, okay, so this one is kind of fun, Zero, because you only need one psychic energy for like Gardevoir and all of the attacks, and then you just fire a psychic energy on all the bench Pokemon, and then whatever, I think just the ability or the first move from that Gardevoir, you get to attach like a psychic energy to all your Pokemon, so it does like 500 damage like that. Welcome to the Standard Classroom. This is a great place to learn about Pokemon and trading card game. Okay, yes. All right. Have it on your calendar as well. Let's go. GG's. We knocked out the Professor. Okay. So we've done every standard lesson except for one, but it's getting to my allotment of time that I've given myself to play this game. My brain's starting to hurt a little bit. So I think we've taken in a lot of information for the day. Did any of you guys get Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETBs today? Because I have mine ordered and they never showed up to my house. So it's kind of making me really sad. Really, really sad, because that means they're either coming tomorrow or Monday, because it hasn't come. Also new to the game, you're grinding Mega Lucario. Nice, I like it. I like it, I like it. I built this Quackball deck on my own. What does it have? Each card must appear exactly twice, except for basic energy, so it's invalid. Must have at least one base Pokemon. Only cards legal trainer trials format. Oh no, that's trainers and trials. Standard. What about decks for standard? Yeah, my Quackball deck is good there. See, but that Quackball deck's no good because all of them only have like 170 HP, and all the Gardevoir decks and stuff knock you out for like 300. Mega Lucario is a good deck. Definitely be post rotation. Yeah. Yeah, that's something. I've just been messing around with other stuff too. Like I had this Charizard EX and the Mega Charizard, but you get 3 prize cards for it. And I discard those energies once I use them. So it's very challenging. Like there's definitely going to be a stream where I'm having like a deck building day going on. Let's take a look. Before I log off, let's take a look at Ascended Heroes. Let's look at the whole set list. Just kind of like the EXs and stuff. Let's see. Let's pull it up. All right. We're locked in with the TCG. We're going to close out of this, though. Quick game. It was a great learning session today. And we're going to pull over Ascended Heroes and see our full set list now that it's out and available. Let's view all. This set is massive. Oh, that's perfect. It takes us right down to all the illustration rares. We're going to do a quick run through of everything. I'm not going to go like super in depth, but I just wanted to look at this set. PC, yeah, I know. It's crazy. I mean, I've heard people aren't getting even regular ETBs right now, guys. It's crazy. Typhlosion is a good single prize deck. What does that mean? What does single prize mean? Like one prize card that it takes? Pokepad. Yeah, dude. Okay, so I played one random guy in the Pokepad. He used that and it just bodied me, but I don't even know what it does. Let's read it. Search your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. See, what's a rule box? I don't know what a rule box is. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pokemon EX and V have rule boxes. So it's just like a basic Pokemon then that you're looking for? Very confusing. No EXs. Okay. Okay, but it can still be a stage 1 or 2. It just can't be an EX. All right. I'm looking at some of the illustrations of this stuff. Tangle, dude, this set is kind of beautiful. I'm kind of bummed out because I don't think I'm going to want to open my PC ETB, which is crazy. Salazzle, dude, this card is sick. Look at that thing. Look at that Salazzle illustration. That's crazy. EX and Terra Pokemon. Okay, got it. Psyduck, beautiful. Dude, all of the, like, even just illustration rares out of this set are crazy. But that's why I'm kind of bummed out, because I only got my Pokemon Center ETBs of Ascended Heroes, and I don't think I'm going to want to open those. But I would have gone and looked for stuff today, but I'm in the midst of saving money, so I didn't go look for anything. Meryl is cool. Team Rocket's Doug Trio Mimikyu. See, I already talked about how I wanted some of these to be in... See, this is where learning the TCG is actually good for me, because I talked about how I wanted some of these Team Rockets cards to be in Destined Rivals, but now I've learned that like a lot of stuff goes out of rotation after time. Obviously, Destined Rivals isn't going to, because that's from last May, but then they have like reprints of certain cards from like Surging Sparks and stuff like that that come in for TCG purposes. Metacham, sick. If you don't have exactly 7 in your hand, this attack does nothing. Okay, that seems like it stinks. Yeah, this set is beautiful, dude. Look at all these mega attack rares. I think my favorite card is the Dragonite is gorgeous. Like the Mega Dragonite SIR, that card is beautiful. Somebody bodied me with this from the TCG too, but the Halucha is my favorite. Look at this thing. This thing is sick. Look at that. That's crazy. Somersault Dive, if a stadium's in play, attack does 140 more damage, then discard that stadium. So then it would be 260 for it? Doesn't seem that crazy. Chase cards from Surging Sparks. I mean, the Latias and then the Pikachu for sure are the two from there. There's 3 Pikachus in this set, or 2? That's crazy. There's 2 SIR Pikachus? What the? What the? They're both kind of lackluster, to be honest. I don't think they're that cool. Then the Gengar, man. I need to pull this so I can train it. Zork. Yeah. This one right here, the ends. That's pretty sick, dude. And the gold cards are the gold cards as well. That's pretty savage. I'm excited. I'm going to try and get my hands on some product eventually. Going to a card show in March, so we're going to make some videos, a lot of content around that, but we'll figure it all out. We're getting ready to log off, everybody. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's first introductory learning the TCG. Let's see. Let's see if we can do... I got to look at all these, too. Bang? No, that's just a full cam. Okay, that's the Legendary Birds podcast. There we go. That's more of a little bit of a full cam. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to the first live stream, learning the TCG. It was fun. There's a lot to wrap my head around. I feel like I'm in a deep dive, like off stream now. I'm just going to go look up a bunch of decks and metas and rule sets and learn all the cards. So appreciate you guys for being here to help me out. Again, you guys, as always, are Legendary Bird status. Appreciate you for being here. You guys are insane. We're going to see you next time. Peace out, everybody.